LaShawn The Luminous Mystic, take two. Okay, so I can't believe I did that on last one, but I deleted it, so we all good. I don't think nobody saw, but we good. Anyway, so good evening, top of the evening to you all. LaShawn The Luminous Mystic here. I am 1/4 of the group, the Fierce Four, and today is Friday. You know, I don't drink, so that's where the yay come from. But I have been drinking smoothies, and I'm on my 5th day, so I'm a little bit on the hungry side, but that's okay because it's all about taking care of this body and taking care of this temple, right? Self-care, you guys. And when I show you guys the card that I pulled, I'm just like, are you serious right now? Any case, so just a few things to go over real quick. Before we get started, today we're going to talk about singing bowls and some commonly asked questions. If you guys are here, you know, let me know that you're here. Say, hey, what's up? If you have any questions, let me know. I will do my best to answer them and so forth. So real quick, for June 17th, you guys, Shades of Spirit is having it's called the Shades of Spirit Dining Experience, and it's going to be here in Temecula on June 17th at 5:30. Listen, you guys, this is going to be nice because I think it's a 3-course meal and a dessert with that. So, and then you'll have spirit readings, which is going to be amazing as well. So you want to make sure you go to Shades of Spirit Facebook page and book for this event, okay? Also, in the month of June 19th, there's a Sunset with Spirit group reading and healing circle that is going to be taking place on beautiful grounds. We're going to be, I believe, we're going to be surrounding the pool area. So you want to make sure that you book for that. And then on June 19th, Shades of Spirit has the Akashic Record, Connect with Your Blueprint. You guys, I don't know about how many people have heard of the Akashic Record, but it's amazing. This is something that you definitely want to do at least once in your lifetime, okay? And what she is doing it for, monetary wise, is amazing. You want this, the Akashic Records is amazing, just period. And it's everything everything has Akashic Records, your house, your cars, your jobs, like everything. So you want to make sure that you do this at least once and find out what it's truly about. So with that being said, one more thing, and then I'll tell you. So also Psychic Medium Jamie has a spirit readings period for $75 for this month, which is amazing. So all those things that I just talked about, make sure you go to Shades of Spirit on Shades of Spirit LLC on Facebook and book for any one of those events. You don't want to miss out. Their events are amazing. Always good times, always. Okay. So for myself, I don't know how long it's gonna go right now. I'm gonna say like we'll give it like a month or so, month and a half or so, 2 months. Basically, let's just say the summer of 2021. All right. I'm calling it a mystical summer. Okay. Y'all know, like last year we had hot girl summer. This year it's the mystical summer. And for $50 for 45 minutes, you can get a mystical reading with me. Okay. 45 minutes for $50. Now, what does that mean? It means anything can happen during that reading, okay? It is not specific to any one thing. It's not specific to your loved ones. It's not specific to guidance. It's whatever comes through on that day is what we would talk about. If I am pulling cards and your loved one comes through, you would get that message. So this is kind of like your grab bag of things, I think is what we can call it, what I can say that it is. So if you're interested, you can find me on Luminous Path with Love on Facebook. Just DM me, or you can email me at theluminouspathlove@gmail.com. All right. I also have an Etsy page, which is Luminous Path of Love on Etsy. Look at there. Luminous Path of Love is so easy. Just, you know, find me on all social media outlets. Also, check out Ashley T. She is our psychic artist. So you can find her on Instagram on Art by Ashley T on Instagram, or Ashley Tower on Facebook. All right. Okay, you guys, let's get started. Let me see. Oh, hey, Diane. Hey, girl. Hey, Vicky. Yes, better late than ever. Trust me, you didn't miss anything, because I started a video and had to get out of it because I literally ran off camera for a second and then came back. So I figured I would delete that. So you good, girl. Okay, and I hope you're doing well today. Okay, you guys, so let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about singing bowls. So what I'm going to do is, you guys, there's such a wealth of information out there about these bowls, and I absolutely love these singing bowls. Okay, I like how I feel when I hear them. I love I love the abilities that they have to heal. It's amazing. So if you can notice, behind me are my singing bowls, and there's one for each of the chakras. And then you have this bowl right here, which is a Tibetan singing bowl. So this is going to be a 3-part video. So we have this week. And in 2 more weeks, we're going to go through. The second week, I think we're going to do half of the singing bowls, what they are chakra wise, as well as we probably listen to them play them, and what they do for each of the chakras. And then, of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And then the next week, we're going to do the other half of the bows. So because there's 7 of these, okay? So to do them all in one night is going to be, that would take like absolutely forever. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments, please make sure you put it in the comment section. I periodically check them, and then I will answer any questions that I can. If I don't know the answer to them, I would definitely find out the answer for you. If not tonight, I would definitely get it to you and DM you. How about that? Okay, so Diane, hey, Vicky. Oh, I'm talking to Vicky. Okay, all right, ladies, let's go. So the first question that I have written here are, what are singing bowls? So here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have heard it called, just called singing bowls. I've always only heard them as singing bowls, but they're also known as standing bells, which I love that even more than singing bowls. So I guess I completely understand why they're called standing bells, because a bell is like upside down, right? And I mean, I guess you can still play it. Oh, nope, you can't. But anyway, my thing. Okay, so what are singing bowls? It's a type of bell that vibrates and produces a deep, rich tone when played. You guys, there are scientific facts to singing bowls. That's on the crystal singing bowls, as well as the Tibetan singing bowls, and I'll get to that. Now, scientific studies have proven that that singing bowls, period, produces specific waves, okay? They say that analysts of electromagnetic brain waves have confirmed that the existence of clearly recognizable waves, which are connected to different states of the consciousness. It is known that the brain is in its, it is known that the brain is in its normal state, and in every consciousness produces beta waves. So here's the thing about the waves. Let's talk about the waves real quick, because I learned about waves a little bit when I was in my shamanic course, okay? And actually, there is a lot to the waves. You have several different waves that are that we have, and I'm trying to find my notes on them. Okay. See, this is why organization is not my thing. Actually, I do have them organized here, but I can never find what I need when I need it. And you guys look at all my notes. These are all handwritten notes of mine that that I go through. Like, I love doing the research on this stuff. You guys have like no idea. Okay, so let's talk about the waves real quick. So and this is, we're talking about the brain waves. All right, there's beta, BETA waves. And with each of the bows, you guys, all of the bows have what they call Hg, hertz. So each one of them has a different range of them. Okay, so your beta waves are when you are awake, conscious, and reasoning. Okay, and then and I'm not going to get too much into these, but I thought that it was pretty cool knowledge because, and I'll tell you why. Then you have the alpha waves, which is 7.5 to 14 Hz, which is when you're in a deep relaxation mode. And then you have a theta, which is a 4 to 7.5, which is when you are in a deeper meditation and you're approaching sleep. Okay, then you have the delta, which is 0.5 to 4, which is when you're in a deep sleep in restful slumber. And then you have the gamma, which is 40 and higher, which is insight and information processing. If you guys want to know more about that, let me know. I can send you the information, but it is something that you can also, use a Googler. And I'm saying that because of, Jamie's video yesterday, the Google. Okay, you guys. So that's a little bit on those waves. Okay. What do we have here, ladies? Okay, cool. I see waves on it. That's all I know is I see waves. So one of the questions is, what are the benefits of the singing bowl, right? So some of the benefits of the singing bowl is, or the physical, because there's physical, there's mental, as well as spiritual benefits to the singing bowls. And that would go for the Tibetan singing bowl, as well as the crystal singing bowl. This is the biggest one I have. The crystal singing bowls. Okay. So far as the physical effects of these singing bowls, number one is they're deep relaxing. They help to relax your muscles, and they say that also regenerate them. And a part of this reason, and all of these are specifically about the vibration of the bows, the sound of the bows. Okay, you guys, if you don't know about vibration, and this is scientifically proven, that vibrations, sound vibrations, are very healing to us on all levels. This is scientifically proven, you guys. So for the physical aspect of it, it helps with pain relief of joints, muscles, sciatica, headaches, and migraines. It helps with the digestive system. It helps with spinal injury, shoulders, improve circulation, better digestions. It talks about like the atoms and the molecules and the tissues and the cells, which what I had read was, when it comes to the cells, the vibration of these bows is what goes into our cells, which allows our body to go through different processes of healing in that sense. So I think that's like freaking amazing. Okay, you guys, real quick, disclaimer. My name is LaShawn The Luminous Mystic. I am not an MD. I am not a psychologist or anything like that. MD, I'm not a doctor. Okay, so these are my thoughts, what my experience has been with these, along with research that I have done in regards to these bows. Okay, so you can take it, you can leave it, whatever resonates with you, cool. This is just today about some knowledge on these bowls. Okay, so let's go to the it also says that it eliminates toxins from the body and helps to better your immune system. On the emotional and mental side of it, they say that it relaxes the mind emotionally and mentally. It helps with any kind of tension or blockages that you may have. It helps with better concentration. Inner feelings are activated and released, more energy and strength, just in everyday life. Okay, it alleviates mental and emotional pain as well as improves self-confidence, boosts the creative and productive potentials. Once again, you guys, keep in mind, these are things, this whole thing has been scientifically proven. Now, I don't know about y'all, but just the benefits thus far, I know I can use probably more than half of them. Let's see. I love how my soul resonates to the tones, vibrations, to the bows. I feel elevated when I listen to them. Vicky, I can feel the bows sound deep to my deepest cells. It's true. And that's one of the reasons why I love them. Okay, so for the spiritual effects of it, it says that it helps a positive feeling of self, and that it better balances and harmonizes your life. It makes everything to be, more blissful. It cleaning the chakras, which is, as you can see, I have each one for the chakras, and I do use them when I'm doing some of my Reiki work or some of my shamanic work, and we could talk about that as well. But it says a higher frequency reaches our uttermost essence, which boosts our energy and our vibrational levels. Oh God, that just got into my soul, like for real though. I love music, period. And music, period, is vibrational and helps to raise your vibrations as well. Oh my God. Also, it says that the it's also a way to more intense and higher vibration of love is open. Oh my goodness, like what? So that is how they affect you on a spiritual, mental, emotional level. Okay, so I already answered that question. Essence is a great word. It is, isn't it? Oh, I love the all caps too. I feel like you're yelling at me. Essence, essence. Yes, the essence. I'll take it though. All right, you guys. So the next question that I have written down is how do they heal? You guys, when I came up with these questions, these are questions that I actually have for myself as well, wanting to know more about them. Okay, so like I said, if you have questions, please put it in the box. Maybe I already have it here, maybe not. Okay, so how do the singing bowls actually heal? Well, as we kind of talked about, they create like a range of sounds. And what they say is it's to restore the normal vibratory frequencies of like diseased or out of harmony parts of the body, mind, and the soul. Okay. Singing bowls is like, oh, that's my phone ringing, my sister calling. Okay. Singing bowls is one of the most dynamic forms of sound healing. You guys, they have people that specialize in singing bowls specifically for the therapy and for the vibrational aspect of it, which leads into the healing aspect. There are people who specializes in this. So, and that's what the crystal bowls, the Tibetan. Okay, you guys. So this is a Tibetan singing bowl. Let's just hit this one real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It'll get louder. Can you guys hear it? And then you close it to stop it. Okay. That's just amazing. So the Tibetan bowls are like your brass bowls or copper bowls. There are many different names for the Tibetan bows, okay? And that's based on things like the characteristics of it. On like this one, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it has hammered indentions in it. Some of them have pedestals on them. Some of them where the lip can be on the inside and the outside. Each one of them have a different name. And from what I read, that they actually have different sounds based on the different characteristics of it as well. Okay. So like for the Tibetan, it's an ancient form of regeneration. The sound harmonizes and allow deep relaxations of both sides of the brain. Okay, and this is for the Tibetan. It stimulates stress relief on all levels, and it eliminates the toxins, from the body. Vicky, what did you say? I have read that frequencies are the future of medicine. I'm glad you can hear it. Yeah, which is amazing because obviously the medical field is all about scientific studies, right? For the most part, I would say it's about scientific studies. And for them to actually do a scientific study on the singing bowls and the effect that they have is nothing short of amazing. And how they resonate with people is awesome as well. Diane, an awesome CD to listen to is Crystal Bowls, All Is Forgiven by Ashana. Utterly amazing. You guys check these comments out because I don't know if they're gonna be up or if you can see them once we close down the video, but maybe I should write that down. Or Diane, text it to me now. And stuff. Okay, so how do the singing bowls work? Okay. So basically, I'm going to pull this one. I'm just going to pull this one up. So this is the root chakra singing bowl. This is the biggest bowl that I have. This is the root chakra singing bowl. And as you can see, they have them in different colors. Some are frosted, some are not. This is what they consider the lotus at the bottom of it. You can get them in all kind of colors and sizes. The size of the bigger the bowl, the deeper the vibration of the bowl. The smaller the bowl, the least the least sounding is not as deep as the bigger bows. Okay, so but as you can see, I have like all kind of different sizes. It goes from small, and then it gets bigger, big, then it goes back a little bit smaller, and then you have the really big ones on the end. Okay, so what I like about this, so how do they work is what the question is. The singing bowls, let's say like they're molded to make this one. Oh, I did the F note, but we'll do, you know what, let's get the F. It's a good thing I had pants on, huh? Because sometimes, I didn't even think about that before I just got my tail up. But okay, y'all. So this one is green. Green is for the heart chakra. And if you guys don't know, green is also Archangel Raphael, which is the archangel who is a healer. Okay, so amazing how that works coincide with each other, right? So they make so this is made into an F mode. Okay, F note. The F note is, in this case, will connect directly to your heart chakra because it's green. It goes to your heart chakra. Okay, and so each sound or note will like reshape and harmonizes it resonates with each of the chakras that you're wanting to work with for your body. Okay, so let's see. You guys, I think you guys can hear that. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but oh my God. Like, if you notice, there's a difference because this is a small bow, this is a larger bow, that the sound of this bow was a heck of a lot deeper. I can definitely feel that in my soul. So that one, which is the F, is for the heart chakra. So that's what happens. Those frequencies, once you play those bows, the frequency, the vibration of that sound goes into our cells, you guys. And that is what starts that healing process. Or, oh, good. I'm so glad. I don't even have my mic hooked up. So that makes me feel even better. we can go through if you want to, like each of the chakras with the bows. What I did was, as a shaman, there are certain sounds that we make for each of the chakras. Okay, and out of those sounds, you can make, not like, well, yeah, like songs, so for me, when I am doing like shamanic work, or if I'm doing reiki and I am led to pull out a specific bowl, usually I would say the sounds for that bowl along with it. And then if I feel the need to keep going and going on, and you guys, when I'm in that state, it's almost like in a trance state for me. Okay. So therefore, whatever comes out is what comes out. And if I am going through and saying a specific sound more than others, then it just means that that area would need to have more work. And this is per me. Okay. So with the crown chakra, okay, which is this bowl right here, is the crown chakra, which is violet. The shaman note for that is Ong, ONG. That you put at the roof of your mouth. The tongue at the roof of the mouth, and that's how that's the sound that I make for the crown. Actually, it's for the crown and the third eye. And in yoga, because they also have different sounds for different chakras, is the right? Okay, so that's for the crown and the third eye, your throat chakra, which is note G. So crown is B, third eye is A, throat is G, and it's E. So E. And then on a yoga, it's ham, HAM. All right. And if you guys want me, if you're writing this down and you need me to go back, then let me know. But what's going to happen is in the next two parts over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to go through those sounds again, and as I play them, I will probably go through and say them again, so that you can hear the different levels that I do them in. So we just talked about the green for the heart, which is note F. Okay, it is AYE, and in yoga is Yam, YAM. Okay. So for the solar plexus, which is that white one back there, is E. Is the E note, and it's AAH. In yoga, it's Ram, RAM. Okay, and then you have the sacral, which is the big orange one, and that is note D. That is the D note, and it's ooh, O, ooh. And then in yoga, it's VAM, VAM. Okay, and then of course you have the root chakra, which is note C, and it's OH in the shamanic way. And then for yoga, it's lamp, LAM. Okay, so those are the notes for each of the bows. Now you notice that for the crown chakra and the solar plexus, those are white bows, right? Here's the thing, and that is a crown chakra, and for crown chakra note, and that is for the solar plexus note. You can get them in all colors. Okay. When I was buying them, it was a little bit different as to why I have different colors. I wasn't really focused on that, and so sometimes the color ones are more expensive than just the white ones or the clear ones or the frosted ones, but the notes will still be the same if it's for that specific note, meaning like note D, which would be for the sacral chakra. It will always be that if you're doing it for the chakra, no matter what color it is, it's the note that you're going to be looking for. Okay. Let me see. The Mayo Clinic in Rochester has been using the singing bowls for a few years, as well as Reiki in their integrative medicine department. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. You guys, what we do is becoming more and more mainstream, where they're using these things in hospitals and stuff. I absolutely love that. Okay, so are there different types of singing bowls, aka standing bells? The answer is yes. There are actually many types of singing bowls, and what makes them different is their characteristics, like their shapes, and whether or not they have, like I talked about, like the hammer marks, or if some of them have the pedestal, the sound that they make, and how many octaves they are. And this is just a few of them. Okay, you, like I said, your Tibetan bowl is brass. Now it's brass and bronze. I think I said copper. It's brass and bronze bowls. Okay, and these are the ones that are most commonly used. I actually use this bowl when I just want to just hear the sound of it. It's quick, it's easy, it fits into the palm of my hand, and I'll just stand there and just let it vibrate through my body. And I also usually do hit this when I am about to start doing any Reiki work or anything that's any shamanic. And honestly, sometimes before I do my sessions of card pulls and readings, I'll just hit that just to get into that feel and have that vibration to just overtake my body. So but to each his own. Let's see. Okay, so how do you choose a singing bowl? It is really plain and simple, you guys. It's not rocket science. Sometimes we put way more thought into it that we actually need to. And I've learned all of this the hard way from many situations, okay? It's truly about listening to the bowl and feeling them. Okay, if you have that access. Now, when I got these, we were pretty much shut down, and I ordered them from Amazon. Okay, minus this one. I didn't order this one from Amazon. And but I knew what the bowl. I kind of I took like piano lessons and stuff, so I kind of know, but you just don't know. But what I found interesting about, I'll talk about that in a minute. So yeah, it's whatever resonates with you. If you are looking at bowls, for instance, right, and you hit it and you play it a little bit, right? I like the way that sounds. That sounds really good to me. But yet, you know, the third eye chakra bowl is where you really truly resonate with. That's where you need to go. Okay, unless you can get both of them, that's perfectly fine. But we like, it's kind of like when dealing with stones and stuff. We see them first, and that's what we initially make our decision off of, and then we find out what the reasons are later. So maybe you're looking at a specific bowl, but then and you're hearing it, but yet this other bowl is catching your eye and you can't take your eyes off of it. It's really resonating with you. That is the bowl that you should probably go with, if that makes any sense. Okay. When it comes to the sound of them, though, you want to also kind of go with what interacts with you, like energetically, like emotionally and physically, and kind of like let your intuition guide your way. Not even kind of, it is, let your intuition guide you. Y'all hear me say it a million and one times. Your intuition is everything. Your gut feeling is everything. You can't go wrong unless your ego steps in the way. I really believe that. Spirit Walking Nicole talks about that a lot. And I love that she does that, because that really sits well with me. And so I share that as well. So it's go with your intuition. Let's see. I don't know what you said me too, Vicky, but okay. Yay, we winning. So here's a quote from Dr. Mitchell Gaynor. He's the director of medical oncology and integrative medicine at the Cornell Cancer Center. And this is what he said. He said, if we accept that sound is vibration, and we know that vibration touches every part of our being, then we understand that sound is heard not only through our ears, but through every cells of our body. That's some good fitting of knowledge right there, right? Just saying. The brass bowls started starting Reiki and okay, duh. Yes. Okay, well that's cool. It's whatever resonate with you. I always burn sage and stuff as well. Some people don't do anything. Some people have their whole, it's kind of like a ritual for me anyway. I just like the way that it sounds, and it just helps to put me even more into that mind frame of what I'm about to do, and to help raise my vibrations. So Tibetan bowls versus crystal bowls. Okay, so Tibetan bowls this is what they say are remarkably effective tools for meditation, relaxation, stress relief, healing, transformation, and much more. Whereas the crystal bowls act more like a laser, that they are really great for like working with specific intentions, like pain relief in like a certain area and dealing with like the chakras. Now, that is what is out there. However, my personal experience and my personal thoughts is either or works. It's whatever resonates with you. They say that the crystal bowls has a more deeper sound. And just in case you guys didn't know, most crystal bowls, and there's a lot of fakes out there, just like there's a lot of fake purses and all this other stuff, brand names and stuff. You guys, they do that with these type of tools as well, or divinations as well. And the thing about it is I do a ton of research before I buy anything that is metaphysical, buying my stones, whatever, my bows. I did a lot of research on and making sure, contacting the sellers to make sure that they are exactly what they are advertising. I can only go by what they tell me, but I do put that effort in to make sure, to the best of their knowledge to me and the best to what I'm getting from them, that it's the best, that it is genuine what it is. So, but you know what? That's just me. All right. So, are singing bowls considered to be a part of like religion? Well, the singing bowls, if I'm not mistaken, started in Buddhism. Okay, which they use in conjunction with like meditating and chanting. Okay, that is my understanding of how the Tibetan bowls came about religiously. Okay, however, they are widely used for making, music now too, you guys, like what Diane was saying, which I was going to talk about. And I will still talk about that, but they're also helpful for on your spiritual journey and raising those vibrations. They come pretty popular with like music therapy, like yoga instructors and sound healers. Okay. And obviously doctors and things like that. That's amazing to me. I know y'all keep saying like that's amazing, but it's like amazing to me. So I hope you guys get geeked about this stuff as I do. You guys have no idea, like, when I talk about a subject, it's because it comes from a place of passion and wanting to know the knowledge as well. And for me to be able to share my knowledge of these things with you guys is really epic to me as well. So let's see. Can you put crystals in the crystal bowls? Okay, because I actually, I think me and you, Vicky, have had this conversation as well as about water. And the answer to that question is yes. So I'm about to tell you guys a little bit something about what my experience has been. We'll talk about the water, but let's talk about the crystals right now. So basically, what they say is that, like, when you put the crystals inside of the bowls, that the vibration of the bowls are ideal. For the simple fact of it helps to, one, purify the crystals and charge them. Okay, they say to purify the crystal is the same as in the singing bowl can induce the vibration of the charging of the crystals. Okay. So you can use it on, just for your own peace of mind, or charging your crystals, for that day or whatever. I have tried with adding crystals to my bowls, and it does vibrate, because you have to keep in mind that this is called a mallet, you guys. This is a rubber mallet. They come in all kinds. They have rubber, they have leather mallets and so forth, wooden mallets. So when you take it and you rub the mallet against the bowls, if it's in your hand, you'll feel it vibrating, right? And so sometimes, depending on the size of the crystal, what I've noticed, if it's just a small one, it'll kind of jump a little bit. It'll just kind of jump a little bit. And so just that noise of the ting or whatever sound that it makes based off, because if you put that same crystal in a different note bowl, it does have a different sound to it. If you do it for the sound aspect of it, it's pretty awesome to hear what the difference is as to when the crystals are in it. But to know that they can also, and I believe Psychic Medium Jamie has talked about that you can charge them and cleanse them with your singing bowl. So that's what you do, is you put the crystal in there and you play your singing bowl and the vibrations of that music. Because remember, the vibration of the sound vibration is it raises your vibration. So if it can do yours, why wouldn't it not do your crystals, right? It's like a 2-for-1 deal, right? Oh, I put my crystals in there, purifying them, cleansing them, charging them, but yet I'm getting the benefits, the physical and emotional benefit and spiritual benefits of that at the same time. Good grief. Y'all just don't even understand. Okay, so I don't know what other that's all the questions that I wrote down. Do you guys have any questions? Are we good? So like I said, this is going to be like a 3-part. I know that's kind of a lot of information, and it's 10 times more. Actually, it's 1,000 times more information out there. Using Google is a wonderful tool. Once again, you take what resonates with you, and then what doesn't, you just set it to the side. We can talk about real quick about what I use it for. So what I've noticed when I am doing my Reiki sessions, or or any of my shamanic sessions, and I'm led to play a specific singing bowl, what will happen at times is that sometimes the bowl will be off key also, okay? Somebody asked me, well, how do you know when it's off key? You know when it's off key because it doesn't sound like it would normally sound, right? And so that's how you know. So what I would do in that case is, working with the chakras, is if that is off key, I would go in, I would do the work, clear that area, get some of that energy out, and then I will play the bowl again and see if it's still out of tune. If it is out of key or tune, then I go back in, and if it's fine, then pretty much that's one way that I check it. So that's it. And another way is with my pendulum. So that's like cross-checking it, right? Kind of like that. Let me see. Oh, let's talk about the water. So I had saw a video that you can put water in your singing bowls. Now, from what I have read, that is true. But my experience has not been of that. It actually works. So, Vicky, I think me and you did this together. We took it and we put water in our Tibetan singing bowls and played it. It did not do anything for me, and I'm not sure if it did for you. So if it did, say so. Let me know. But I don't think it did. But how they say to do it is to take it and fill your singing bowl halfway with warm water. Once again, this is what they say. It's worked for people. It has not worked for me. And then you take your mallet and you run it across it. Okay, so the Tibetan is with this one specifically. And you run it across your mallet across the bowl. And then what happens is, as the vibration of the bowl increases, the water jumps. And they say, oh, the water kind of jumps out. Okay, I'll tell you what I did experience though, is I went with to a metaphysical store with psychic medium Jamie and spirit walker Nicole, and there was a singing bowl that was specifically for putting water in. And what happened was, when we took it back, was we put the water in, and there were two metal handles on them, and you rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it. Spirit Walker Nicole got it pretty much immediately. It took a really long time for me to figure it out and get it in the right groove, because you did it with the palm of your hands. But when it worked, the beauty part about that was, is the sound of the water trickling down. So far as the Tibetan bows and the crystal bows, is when you do that and it actually works, you have not only the sound of the vibration of the mallet from the bowl, but the vibrational sound or the note of that particular bowl, but you also have the sound of the water vibrating and going up and down, jumping up and down in the water. So if water resonates with you like it does me, I live for waterfalls. I live for the sound of the ocean. And now I'm thinking that I should probably get one of those singing bowls like they have to do. I don't know. I want the one with the mallet though, because this was a little bit too much for me. If you want a good workout, we talk about spiritual fitness with emotional fitness and stuff like that. That's your physical fitness, just helping with your spiritual fitness, messing with that particular bowl. I'm just saying. So yeah, so it can be done. It has not worked for me. Vicky, yes, we tried. Nope, nothing. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's really it about those for today. Now, oh, Diane, you're asking about my drum. Yes. So you guys, this is a shamanic drum, and I resonate with this very much. It is, I don't have the one with the they have some with like deer hide and things like that. I love this one though. I'm not even gonna lie. This was given to me as a gift for my shamanic class specifically. It says Buffalo Drum Remo, Remo. If anybody's interested, a lot of the people in my classes had these type of drums. But the part of it, my understanding that makes it a part of the of shamanic drums is the back of it, because you can hold. Sorry. You can, it's how you hold it. So you're not holding it here or anything like that. You grab it from however it's comfortable for you with the strings in the back, which is actually a rope that they have tied and play it. Once again, the vibrations of this is amazing. Usually I play mine up here. And I'll do this when I'm doing, once again, at times Reiki work or shamanic work. And sometimes just when I want to be in a higher vibration or listen, you guys, you can do this in a meditative state. While you're meditating, you can do this, whatever works for you. In the shamanic, there's a certain amount of beats per minute that puts you into a different state. So that would be like your how I talked about like the waves, the theta and beta and stuff like that. This is what that is, and it's amazing. It's amazing sound. I really, really, truly resonate with the drums a lot. Anything with sound, I pretty much resonate with, to be honest with you. Yes, so this is my shamanic drum. You don't have to be a shaman to get these, you guys. If the drums just resonate with you, go for it. There are plenty. Alexa is her name, okay? I have an Alexa in each of the rooms, is which is why I'm whispering right now, because I don't want her to be saying nothing to me. But when what I do is, you guys, is before I go to bed, I have her play either meditation music for me. I have her to play singing bowls for me, which she can do. So if you can't get the singing bowls, then you can definitely get it on one of your, I don't know, you probably can find it on like Spotify or something like that, Pandora or something, but also you can do it with Alexa as well. Me too. I've been looking for one that resonates with me. I cannot wait to get one. Oh, so far as the drums, Diane, yeah, this one is a really good one. It's very sturdy, and you can do some heavy bumping on this. And I also will use this when I'm doing like my and my E's and my O's and playing it and doing my little song. You know, but yeah, I don't know if I ever heard of the Celtic drums, to be honest with you. Or maybe I probably heard it, but not know that that's what it is. Is it a different sound? Like, what's up? So yeah. Anyway, back to the to Alexa. So yeah, she can bring anything up, and if you can't or if it's limited, it's probably because they want you to purchase like their little $3-4 plan a month to be able to get a wide variety of stuff. But that is what I go to sleep with. Okay, is either or meditation music. I do the I'll do shamanic drumming with her, or the singing bowls, because obviously I can't play it while I'm asleep, right? And when you are in those different states of the waves that I was talking about earlier in the video, it's amazing as to it still works. So it will still relax you. It still goes in and do that healing, because even though we are not conscious, meaning up and about, we can our subconscious mind, I guess you can say, is what grabs that information. The cells of our body grabs that information and allows it to work. So you guys, I'm a constant work in progress. And these things that I do, and those who know me know that I got a lot of stuff that I do. And that's just, I feel, for me, is what keeps me sane, as well as keeps me constantly growing. And it is a part of the self-care. It just is. So yeah, I do a lot. But yes, Alexa is the way to go too. And that way you can get it even while you're sleeping. I'll hear my husband come in from work and he'll say, Alexa, stop. He whispers it to keep from waking me up, but I hear him sometimes, which is funny. All right. LaShawn, great tip. I'm going to try Alexa for that. Yes, do that. Oh, okay. So what are you guys talking about? The drum? Wait a minute. Do you have a Celtic drum, Vicky? Like, what's the deal with that? What are you guys talking about? And if you do, then we need to have a drumming session. You need to come over and let's play our bows and have a drumming session. And yes, Diane, you're more than welcome to come down with us. All right. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much everything that I have so far as the bowls are concerned. Like I said, if you guys are seeing this later on, please, put in the comments any questions that you may have. I am going to be talking about the bowls over the next couple of weeks, 2 weeks. Oh, you guys, listen. Next week is the week. Next week is the week where we go to the haunted hotel. We're going to a hotel that has 2 specific haunted rooms, and we have booked those rooms. Okay. And I have all my equipment that honestly has been proven to work. And just in work that I've been doing and with my team and stuff. So I'm uber excited about that. It's gonna be so fun, you guys. Like, we're gonna be doing random YouTube posts and Facebook posts. So make sure that you guys click the bell at the bottom of your screen so that you're always in the know. Always in the know. And if you like this video, and even if you don't, still give me a thumbs up, and give Shades of Spirit a thumbs up. You guys, please go to my page and like it. It is Luminous Path with Love on Facebook. Make sure that you follow. Don't forget the specials that are going. There's all kind of things that's happening in the month of June with Shades of Spirit, as well as Luminous Path with Love. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. You guys, so wait a minute, now that I'm thinking about it, will I be doing this next week? We'll see. I think I can squeeze it in. We can do that on Friday, even though we're gonna be out. Oh, thank you, Diane. I really appreciate it. You guys, when you guys give us feedback, that is very helpful to us, and it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside and stuff, and it's even more motivation to keep going. Y'all know I have the gift for gabbing. I talk a lot, and sometimes I'm unorganized, but honestly that's my entire life. That's just how I am on a daily basis. So I mean, but I am organized. I'm unorganized, but I'm organized. You have to know me to understand. Anyway, all right. Oh, real quick, you guys. I did pull a card, and it is the health card. I don't know if you guys can see it. And what it says is, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. You guys know that the thing about pulling this card was the fact that what the topic is today, right? Nobody underneath this sun that is on this earth can tell me that pulling cards is not about the business, or that it's not spirit led, because how did these cards know that this is what I was going to be talking about today? And this is a brand new deck that I have not even used. This is the very first card that I put. What number is this? Let's find out. And it's all the way like on page, each card is that numbered, but this is all the way on page 60. So, I go through the process of blessing them and cleansing them and shuffling them and separating them and swishing them around and stuff. And I still get this card, which is based off today. And ironically, look, health is green. Green is for our bodies, taking care of things on a physical, emotional, and mental, on a mental level. All right. Remember, green is also Archangel Raphael, who is like let's just call him like the master healer, is what he is, right? Vicky, this is the Soul Journal deck. So the Soul's Journal. And these are like lesson cards. So basically, what this is talking about is about honoring yourself and honoring your body. A lot of people, including myself, consider my body as a temple. Okay. Nobody is going to take care of your body as well as you do. Okay. Yes, we have doctors and things like that, and we definitely need them. But let's try to take care of ourselves by eating healthier. Let's take care of our bodies in health by drinking more water, eating more greens, getting sun, taking Himalaya salt baths. There's a plethora. Did I say that right? If not, y'all call me on it. I know you will. Um, of ways to be able to get our health intact and to maintain health. This week, actually, I'm on my 5th day of doing a smoothie cleanse. And let me tell you, I'm a little bit on the hangry side, but I don't eat fruit. And this is like nothing but fruit and vegetables. And I have found each and every last one of them to be really good. And I'm not just saying that because normally I won't, I'll be like, ugh. But I've like literally been drinking them faithfully because they have been just that good. So take care of yourselves, you guys. Take care of your body. You only have one body. You can get body parts added and take it away or whatever, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the health of it, of not just your body, but your mind, your spirit, and your soul. And with that, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. All right. Make sure thumbs up, notification button. Check in with us every week. There's someone here pretty much every day. Let me see. Oops. I've been on a cleansing eating diet and I lost. No way! 22 pounds? Girl, that's amazing. That is awesome. You look great anyway. I don't know what else 20. Girl, what? I'm just saying. That's amazing. Great way for taking care of your physical health, which in turns is your emotional health, mental health, as well as your spiritual health. And if you guys don't know about that, you can go back to the last YouTube that I did. I think it was the last one, but it's entitled I think it's like physical, emotional, and spiritual fitness, and find out like ways to do that and how they all coincide with each other, right? You said I had it well. Listen, oh gosh, I love you, Diane. Too funny. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Love, light, peace, and happiness. I see you guys next week. Peace out. Dun, 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 dun.